My Native American ancestry is a huge part of my personal identity. In the program I'm involved in at my school, there aren't Native Americans. I haven't been in class with Native Americans. I've never had a Native American professor or anything like that.
Despite the evidence that Native people have always been progressive people, have always been really curious about the world around us, there is evidence also to show that Native people are underrepresented in the sciences and in medicine.
Native Explorers basically is just an outlet to promote science and medicine for Native Americans. First and foremost, give them hands-on lab and field opportunities, something that would excite them, get them out of the classroom. Our past experience in Utah last year for our first go of Native Explorers went very well. They were mentored by medical students, which I think was beneficial so that they could see some of their peers working at a medical school. We also used anatomy then as a stepping stone to introduce students to vertebrate paleontology.
A lot of it is primarily digging, trying to find artifacts and small fossils.
It was great to be actually in the field and feel like we could participate in something that would be what paleontologists do. So to have paleontologists with us and to go out there and be able to dig and ask questions and to see what a day is like was really great.
My personal highlight was I was able to discover a new species while we were out there that they're going in the process of naming right now.
One of the best things that happened to us, one of the guys on our team found a crocodile tooth. And so, before it would have just looked like a piece of rock or something, but when he got it out, it was like tiny and shiny and black, and you could tell it had the shape of a tooth. And so, like, from my background, what I was thinking is, oh, I would love to see if we could get DNA out of that, because that's the kind of stuff I do. And so I could see how the paleontology and the biotechnology really would overlap, and it was very inspiring.
I think the big attractant was the field portion, going out camping, getting hands-on experiences, working side by side with scientists in an informal environment. And it really attracted some students. Several of them are now interested in medicine at OSU and will be applying in a few years once they complete their undergraduate degrees.
The fact they take a small group and there's a comfort level and a camaraderie and a very peer concept with the program, I think is perhaps one of the keys to the program.
There are half a dozen of students to 2 or 3 professionals, physicians, PhDs in anatomy and vertebrate paleontology. So they're being mentored one-on-one by the professional. This is a rare sight. Generally, you spend 4 or 5 years as an undergraduate, then go to graduate school, and then you might get some one-on-one. So this is really a unique opportunity to get some hands-on experience side by side with a professional.
This experience, for the very first time in science, I went somewhere with a group of people that had the same values that I did. We were there to cooperate, and we did, and that inspired me.
There are so many job opportunities today for Native Americans particularly, and all of these disciplines require a strong science background before a student can succeed. If you go into dentistry, if a student goes to become a doctor, you have to have that absolute science foundation in order to get you off to a successful start.
And in Oklahoma, with the population that we have in our state of Native American youth, of Native American students, you think about 10 to 20 years from now, a program like Native Explorers is truly sowing the seeds of a future generation that will be our next doctors, that will be our next Harvey Pratts of the forensic sciences and working with the OSBI to solve crimes. And it's exciting to really understand what that impact will be for not only the next generation, but we also think in terms of the impact of the next 7 generations.
The greatest gift that this experience gave to me was the inspiration. Seeing people who had already gone the distance, had already accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, and were excited about working in the fields they were in and actually giving back.
Native Explorers offers an opportunity for tribes to create unique and unsuspecting partnerships. We're all looking for ways to engage our youth and our students in new ways of learning, to encourage education, and also to encourage our young people to return to Indian country and to incorporate what they have learned into their daily lives, in their career choices, in ways that truly and positively impact our Native communities here in Oklahoma.